Tales of Graces.
That lady's clapping like no tomorrow.
Yeah, well, she's about to never surrender, so let's take a peek at that.
I've been wondering.
Esbel. You know what's funny? And one of the things that I always find interesting in JRPGs,
Yes, please do tell.
Malik is considered pretty much fucking ancient, but I think he's only like 30 years old. So
Ancient as like really
yeah, he's like
old?
the old man of the group, you know?
Jeez.
They consider him like the wise
And we're
old
older
one.
than him.
Yeah, well, you know.
Jeez. I was gonna say, damn.
I just always found it funny that animes like to do that. Like the second you turn like 25, you're pretty much a grandpa.
Yeah, you're right. And then if you're like a really old person, you're just like
You're pretty much dust.
It's almost like godlike.
Yeah, it's just a trope, I guess, at this point. It's funny, very funny, actually. Yeah, Malik's like 30 years old, yet he's always depicted as like the grandpa, the dad, the old one. You know, it's just funny. But anyway, what's happening?
So, I took my mom out for Mother's Day, a late Mother's Day dinner last night.
Very late.
Very late.
Very late.
I can't, it's my schedule, man. I got a weird schedule.
It's my schedule, man. Let's just make sure you're in the game.
Oh,
okay,
definitely.
cool.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and fight this.
She wanted to go to Fogo de Chao.
Okay.
And my God, man.
What, expensive?
So I didn't know it was. I don't know when you remember how much it was when you went. Mm-hmm. It was like $72 per plate.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is disgusting.
Well, you know.
Well, you know what?
Fogo de
Love my mom. I was like, Mom, I'll take you out wherever you want. Let me know. And it ended up. So it was me, my mom, and my wife. So I paid for everyone. That cost me $400.
Jesus Christ, man.
It was pretty gross. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
And then we had to like yell at like the hostess because like they didn't come to give us the meat fast enough.
Right.
Perspective, the experience is like it's a Brazilian steakhouse, I guess
Yeah.
you would say. And like if you buy the experience, you get like X amount of meats and shit brought out to you.
Okay.
But like they did not, like we wanted the lamb, and like we were there for at least an hour and a half, and they did not provide us with lamb.
You did not give me any lamb.
So the way it is, you gotta at least try one of each meats.
Right.
Like
Okay.
you get screwed over if they just keep giving you the same meat, and you just fill up on that meat.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you
you're
don't
just
try
filling up
anything
on
else.
that one thing.
So no, I don't play that game. There are some people who are just like, oh, I'll just get what I get. They don't speak up. No, I speak up. So,
One thing you know about Peter, he speaks up.
there's like a maitre d' who asks us like, oh, how's your time here? And like, well, we didn't have X, Y, Z. And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'll bring those right out. And lo and behold, as soon as we said that, they brought us meat after meat after meat after
Yeah,
meat
right.
to the point where like we couldn't like stop and eat the actual meat.
You're just piling up on your plate.
It's just piling up on our plate.
That's funny.
So it worked out very well.
What was your favorite?
Surprisingly, it was the meat and the chorizo, I think sausage.
Okay.
Very good.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of like, I guess that's a thing like Brazilian meat. Do they like char it a lot?
I believe so. Yeah. A lot of things come charred.
I'm a sauce guy, so like they didn't have any sauce there. So if you had a meat that was just charred, that's all you got. That's all you tasted, just char. And I would have liked to have a little bit of meat sauce.
Okay.
But again, that's just me.
Yeah. I prefer the charredness.
Do you?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
I actually really like that stuff.
Listen,
Yeah.
but to each their own, man. That's.
I mean, I'm a big sauce guy too.
I'm a sauce
but,
guy.
Charred is also perfectly fine.
But like, if you have like, it's all char. You know what I mean? You like
Yeah.
that?
As long as there's no mander at the end.
Okay.
I'm not a charmander.
Get out of here.
I enjoy charred foods. Not burnt though. I'm not a big fan of like anything burnt,
No,
which is
yeah.
funny. Because it's really not too far off, but
There's a fine line between charred and burnt.
yeah. Oh, there's a very fine line. But
I gotta get this magic off. Hold on.
yeah, no. Let it load for 20 minutes. The worst is like when you're almost there
There we
and
go.
some enemy just decides like, oh, fuck that guy.
It takes a lot out though. That's good.
Well, I don't know how to play Malik, but I'm sure there's like a way to get his cast time down.
You think so?
Yeah, try attacking a few times and then try using the spell.
No, Jesus Christ.
Well, I don't think
let's
you
see.
were attacking.
Not
That's
too
how
bad.
Richard works.
That's how Richard works?
Yeah,
Okay.
if you throw in some regular attacks and then cast a spell, it cuts it down by like half most of the time.
I gotta say, well, I think when I played the game, I never played as Malik as well.
Yeah, no. He's not a character that ever really interested me, so I can't say, yeah, right on, Malik. It's not my cup
Oh
of
shit,
tea.
yeah, that was fast as fuck. Let's see.
Just gotta keep an eye on your CC at the bottom to make sure you'll have enough to actually cast the spell. I'm gonna take care of this bitch. Jesus.
Yeah, I
or
know,
she's gonna take care of me, I don't know.
She's like, what is it? Oh yeah. She's the range person.
Oh, she's casting some spells. Any enemy in this game that casts spells, you pretty much want to dispatch almost immediately. Because they're gonna wipe you out. Or at least do significant damage. And I'm not here for that. I'm here for killing. As that person back there is about to cast a spell. There she goes.
Oh god, no!
See, I told you. Okay, good.
Hell yeah. This is great action. I've been dying for some action. It's been
Yeah,
like
right?
2 weeks, man.
2 weeks and all we keep getting is just dialogue-heavy cutscenes right out the ass.
I started Chris Tales, by the way. It's actually really good.
Yeah, Chris Tales is great.
I think it's a game that deserves more love.
It was a lot of fun. I played the demo and I actually enjoyed it. I invested some time into it. Oh yeah, you have your super move, by the way.
Oh fuck yeah,
Your
finally.
Mystic Art. So when we get that Elith burst, as long as we have a 1 on the counter, if you do any move, just hold L1 afterwards and you'll do it.
Gotcha.
So I'll remind you. We're probably maybe next battle we'll get one, or this battle. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Deathmire.
definitely much faster in the middle of a combo.
Yeah. Okay. So that makes sense then.
Thanks.
Yeah, of course. Well, you're on the team, man. I need to make sure you're doing your part, or you know. There you go. All right. So use a skill,
Yeah.
and then hold L1. There you go.
Nice.
Calamity Rondo. Ooh.
I thought it would do more damage. That's okay.
Well, you know, we're still in the beginning parts of the game. As much as you would like to think, we're almost halfway over. I promise you, we're not even close, man. This game is a long ass game.
I do like these combo that I like.
Yeah, no, you seem to be jiving with Malik, so that's good.
Oh yeah. Thank you for that information again.
Of course, yeah. Well, you know.
I was tempted to literally pop this in my PS3, but I was like, no. I gotta learn as I go. I can't
Right.
like be super good.
I mean, I think you should be super good, but that's just me. Ooh, Soaring Crystal, nice. Those kind of crystals you can actually meld into your weapon, and it'll completely change the weapon.
Oh.
Yeah, if we see a merchant, I'll show you. It's pretty cool.
So like it changed like the weapon type? Oh my god.
No, like, you know,
Oh,
if it goes with Asbel, it'll change like his sword into like something not. Like right now I think he's using a steel saber, and I think that wind crystal will change it into like a Zephyr blade or something.
Oh.
You know, it won't just be like a wind steel saber, you know, it changes completely. Also changes the look of it too.
That's good. I like that.
Oh damn, that was one of the best
That was one of the best cutscene
battle
things? Oh,
outros.
fuck.
Yeah, like Sharia's on the floor, and then Asbel's in the background with his fist in the air, like, yeah, we won, and she's like dead on the floor pretty much.
Damn.
Just because he's an idiot. They try to play it like that, you know. He's
He's a
just
silly guy. He's like
dumbass.
oblivious.
Yeah, pretty much. He's oblivious to her feelings, more or less.
Jeez.
Which is, you know, it is what it is.
There's a lot of people out there that just can't take the hint.
Yeah, no. Trust me. I've, you know, we've all been in those situations, probably more or less, but yeah.
Sometimes the ladies lay it on thick and you're just too thick to notice.
Yeah, you know, it's funny how that dynamic works, is that when a girl comes on to a man, the man's always just like, I don't really know how to react right now. Just because you don't want to read too much into it, because then you look like an idiot. But then if you don't read into it, you're pretty much still an idiot. So there's really no winning for us out there. Either way, we're just dumb. So, you know, take it
just
for what you
dumb
will.
giant apes.
No, I'm not going to play Magic Carter with you. You're a cheater.
Is he a cheater?
He is a cheater.
Damn.
Yeah, so dualizing. So we got the Wriggler crystal. What else? Where'd that other crystal? I guess we can't use anything, but this one will turn, yeah, into a silk blouse.
Ooh.
Into a racy corset.
Oh,
So it
that's
changes
nice.
the item, see, completely.
X-insect?
Yeah, so it's got some bug defense in there. I'm surprised I don't actually have anything for that wind crystal, so...
Maybe we have to buy a weapon from
Yeah,
him?
yeah, I was gonna say.
That's probably what it is.
Well, we don't really have anything, but we will pick up rune gauntlets. Sure, shot staff.
We don't really need the shot stuff unless we use Pascal, but Pascal's not with us, right?
Yeah, that's true, I guess. Screw her.
Wait, I was gonna say, wait it out. Unless we lose Malik. Are we gonna lose Malik?
I can't tell you that. Can't tell you that information.
24 stamps.
Yeah. Which is funny. The more you shop, their like little stamp card on the bottom goes up, and so they'll start selling more items and whatnot.
And is it each vendor, or is it this specific vendor?
Each vendor.
Oh, damn, you gotta buy a lot of shit from every vendor.
Well, it usually kind of just happens to be that way, more or less, you know?
Gotcha.
Ooh, I got Demon Fist.
Ooh.
I like Demon Fist anyway. Let's do this super quick. Let's go ahead and give her Rune Gauntlets, a Rune Blouse, and a Titanium Anklet.
Yeah, she's gotta stay
her
alive.
up as well. Kasharia is our, she's our girl, man. You gotta keep her going.
You have the paralysis charm on? Yeah, that makes sense.
I have the paralysis charm.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm the most important to the team right now. So you know. Like,
well, I thought the healer was. I'm sorry.
Well, healer's gotta stay alive from a
Healer's
defender,
gotta
right?
stay alive. That's true.
Need somebody to be out there distracting those enemies.
Yeah.
So you know, I gotta stay up on that. Oh, password? I don't know the password. That's alright. Nothing really too important in those chests.
How would you know the password at that point?
You can look it up.
No, but like if you didn't know it, how would you know it? Is it like lore or is it specific?
No, I think it's all just looking it up online.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think you ever learn the passwords in this game for any of that stuff.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, that's how it is. They do have some items in there, but I think because this is like the Super Touch Me edition,
The Super Touch Me
I pretty much
edition.
already have all the items, so I don't really need anything from them.
I love that. Super Touch Me edition.
Yeah, I don't know what else to call these special editions anymore, so.
That's no surprise. It's a gentle beast.
I watched a funny thing on the Tube where this guy was making a joke out of Nintendo Switch and Clear Obscure Expedition 33, saying like, why can't we create a turn-based game just as good as Clear Obscure? And the guy's like, the technology is just not there. What do you mean?
It's just not there.
And he's like, what do you mean? They did it. And like Nintendo's like, well, Game Freak's like, well, Nintendo, you don't have the technology for us on your console.
I don't see this being
And
resolved
Got him.
it makes sense because, in theory, Pokemon is a turn-based game, and it should be up to par with Clear Obscure.
I wish imagine if it was.
It'd be insane.
Imagine they put any effort into Pokemon. It'd be outstanding.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the latest Digimon game. I know you're not huge into Digimon, but like,
I heard it's quite large,
I'm happy what they're going, what they're doing moving forward.
I wish they made a Digimon game like this,
It'd be
where you would just play as like 4 in a battle or something.
so good. Yeah,
That would be really nice.
It is weird how like they don't let you do that type of gameplay.
Yeah.
It's always like you're this person and you control the Digimon.
It's always
Why-
turn-based.
Why can't you just be the Digimon and just explore? Like
Well, that's not true.
like Digimon World 4, I believe, right? That's what they did.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
we tried that.
Which was great, But at the same time, it's just so dated that it wasn't very fun to play in general.
No.
So if they made like a new Digimon World, I'm sure it would have been great.
Oh.
But they didn't. So, and they won't, I guess.
Well, you never know. It all depends on if this goes to par. Pascal Water Summoner. Ooh.
Well, if this new Digimon game does go well, I feel like they're just going to continue making the same game then, because that's just kind of what they do.
Well, it's not true. They did the other Digimon game where it was like a grid-based.
I guess.
So.
I'm just not into turn-based stuff, I'm just not feeling it.
Listen, it is what it is.
It's very few and far between in which I can actually get behind a turn-based game.
The spice of life.
Which is funny that I say that because I just played Final Fantasy VI like 3 times in a row.
Did you really?
Oh yeah, one of the best games ever. But no, I've been playing hacks of them, so people have changed stuff around and like added characters and whatnot, and it's been a lot of fun. Really breathes a lot of fresh air into those games. But yeah.
I really gotta play the Final Fantasy series. Other
Yes
than
and no.
13. It's like
Everything pre-7 is good, and then everything, I guess, pre-9 is good, except I just don't like 7 and 8. I just don't like them.
and that's okay because everyone's gonna have their own opinions.
Yeah.
And that's what this is about. We want to hear what you think because we'll tell you if you're wrong or right, even if you're wrong
We'll
or
tell
if you're
you
right.
what the right answer is.
And there is no right answer.
No, of course not. Never anything right. Where am I going?
I did want to say there's something that caught my eye. Kingdom Hearts 4 finally got an update. They're saying that Square Enix canceled their mobile title Missing Link.
Yeah,
I'm sure you're happy about that because
definitely.
everyone, we gotta stop having mobile games have priority over actual games because mobile games are just a pit trap of microtransactions.
Yeah, that's all they are.
And just focus on the actual game. When the game comes out, then if you want to port it over to mobile, then please do. But don't make a mobile only game. That's my gripe.
I agree.
Is this a boss battle, by the way, that we're about to fight?
I don't know. You tell me.
Did we not save before this boss battle?
You tell me.
Oh god!
What is that? It's Godzilla.
Godzilla.
He's coming to the party. We get to play as him now.
Actually, I wouldn't mind that.
It's
the
Rockagong,
Rockagong.
remember?
I do remember that.
Thank Pascal. Really couldn't
Rockagong,
have...
I think I said it reminded me of Ragnarok Aces. You remember that game?
Yeah, I do. I remember original Ragnarok was really fun.
I wanted to get into it more. Oh my god, his eyes.
Yeah, right. He's stressed out, man.
Are we gonna go inside of it? Yes!
He ate us, and now we're inside him.
Inside of him.
It's true.
Inside of him. I long to be inside of him. It's a little inside joke.
A little inside joke. It's from Get Him to the Greek. If, all you comedy fans out there haven't seen it, go see it.
Such an old goodie.
Yeah, it's really weird to say that it's old, but I
And
remember
you know
when
what?
it came
It's
out.
weird. It's weird because it could be relevant. It does have Diddy in it.
It's true. It's true.
It's one of his weird roles, but I guess that's what he became.
Sophie, get up. Sophie.
By the way,
get up.
you see his picture in the media, how much he's aged.
Yeah, I know.
It's insane.
He looks like an old man now.
It's insane.
Well, that's what happens when you don't have your millions to keep up with you.
You're not wrong.
From dyeing hair and getting facial reconstruction or whatever the fuck he's doing to
A little
himself.
bit of Botox. And
Yeah, right. It's all coming undone now, and that's that's just how it is.
Although
You should never
mean,
pay for things like that because your natural way will always come back.
Here's the flip side of this. Martha Stewart went to jail, and when she came out, she looks even better than she did before. So there's a little weirdness going on to that.
I don't know anything about Martha Stewart, so I can't tell you. I just know that she does baking stuff.
I think she got something with money. She did something with money, and it was illegal. And then it's weird that she looks better now after she spent her time in jail than she was before she got in jail.
Well, I mean, how many of these famous people probably deserve to be in jail. So
Oh yeah, I mean,
it's Martha Stewart did this and that, but it's probably not even holds a candle to what most of these most of these rich people out there actually do behind closed doors.
it's crazy. I mean, I watch a lot of these murder docs and shit like that, and what happens, and it's sometimes, man, people just get away with shit.
Yeah, I mean, all the time.
All roads lead to jail, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what they're saying here. That's what Malik's infinite wisdom. He's 30. He's been in jail probably for 80 years by now.
Oh, you're right.
That's just how anime works.
In that case,
Somewhere near
our
his tail.
fastest escape route-
Do they know the anatomy of this Rockagong?
How are you all so calm?
Well, they just said they're probably going to try to get out of the butt.
Out of the butt.
Sharia, listen,
Reminds me of the Magic School Bus.
everyone,
Yeah, right.
we should leave through the
Everybody
butt.
get in the magic school bus. We're going through the human body.
It's the only way.
Everyone should leave through the butt.
Sophie.
I saw you drinking your Ghost, by the way. So, my buddy Tiff, she sent me something
Such a child.
that apparently you could have a peanut butter and jelly drink where you mix the Ghost grape
With
a peanut butter and jelly canister, and then water, and so you mix it, and then it's supposed to taste like a liquid peanut butter and jelly.
That sounds absolutely atrocious. I will not be doing that.
I
No way.
might have to try it, just because I'm curious about everything.
That's true.
That thing's huge. Be
And
careful. We will survive.
I know I promised you chips, but I didn't get the chance to grab them today. I will get them to you next time.
I don't want to try them.
No, I got you the lime chips.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the lemonade.
No, lemonade chips. I'm gonna bring in And I'm just gonna bring it in and be like, hey guys, feel free to try.
Hey, got some lemonade chips. That's right, lemonade chips. Everybody out there, you're probably also questioning Peter's sanity, but you know, he just apparently he was on the search for these lemonade chips and he found them, and he's been trying to. Oh, he's using air
Jesus
pressure.
Christ.
I didn't expect that.
But yeah, I can't wait to try them out. Over here, bitch.
What, the lemonade or?
The lemonade chips, yeah. I'm very excited for them. They're only available at Walmart, apparently. Oh,
I mean, I can't say I've ever seen them or even heard of them, so this was a first and the only time I
first
ever
and only
did.
time.
And I hope it stays that way, because I never want to hear about them again.
Well, listen, I'm gonna let you know what they taste. They're either gonna be sour or they're gonna be like really sweet.
Right. Chonk's behind you again.
Oh God, my
He's gonna
head.
be like, "Excuse
he
me,
is
sir."
Like, holy shit, man.
Excuse me, sir.
He's gonna go
He
straight
wants the
for
chair.
it.
You're on the chair. What do you expect?
Not allowed. When I'm on the chair, it's my chair, Chonk.
Oh, I don't think he's gonna like that answer.
Outside looks undamaged.
Giving me those eyes.
The inside might be habitable.
I don't think he likes that answer. You're gonna start feeling a little prick in your back.
Jeez. Was that a mini boss or that was?
It's a mini boss,
okay.
yeah. You gotta
thought so.
defeat a few of those guys.
That's the.
They're like keys to like lowering platforms for us to cross and whatnot.
Oh, so like, oh God, I'm poisoned too.
See, platform just disappeared. If we go and kill one of those guys, it'll probably reappear.
Gotcha. Ooh, turtle.
Yeah, right. Let's kick the shit out of the turtle. Oh, he just made that thing disappear.
What
Now
an
he's
asshole.
going
What
down.
an asshole.
He's going down. I don't care what anybody says. This turtle is corrupt.
Hell yeah. Ooh. Yeah, Malik. It's pretty sweet. Oh, God damn it. Oh, hell yeah. Now you're able. So if you're able to pull off, am I able to pull it off as well or no?
Yeah, we have one more.
If I can get this thing off, I probably won't have it in time. God damn it.
Nope.
You
Gotta
son
use
of a
a different
bitch.
move, man.
I know.
When you see that shit, use something. Or at least when you have the Elith burst, you have infinite CC. So just chain your attacks and then cast a spell.
Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't do that properly. I was like
That's
in the
alright.
middle of a thing.
Death by moonlight.
Not too shabby. Yeah, I feel like we're finally getting like a little rhythm here. Because I feel
Yeah.
like I was just like tap 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 Rooney.
It's alright.
So, ooh, that house over there.
What is in that house over there?
That reminds me of Returnal. The house that you go to.
Oh, I never played Returnal.
It's such a good game. It's very hard, but very good.
Yeah, I heard pretty much everybody in the PlayStation party say how hard that game was, so I'm inclined to believe.
He's right.
I really am.
Hubert believes
Oh,
in you.
you know what I saw?
He gave you his good luck.
What'd you see?
The TMNT game, the Shredders, the roguelike.
Yeah?
It's on console now.
Oh, okay, cool.
And right now, as a freebie, they're letting you download the guy with the hockey mask for free.
Oh, Casey Jones.
Yes, you can get him for free right now.
Okay, that's
So
kind
I
of cool.
don't know if that's something you're interested in.
Yeah, I mean, I'll
Probably grab
try
later
it.
on.
You know how much it is?
I think it's on sale for like $25 right now.
Ah, okay.
Not crazy, but like obviously not
You know, just in case.
But
Right.
Warhammer
So, is there
40K
anything
Darktide
exciting here, or
Right.
is on sale for like $27 now.
Appears to be a journal.
So that's
It
something we
might
could
be
probably
it might
grab as
be a
well.
good opportunity to grab it. I can't promise we'll play it.
No, because we'll be playing Elden Ring.
For the
But
Rockagons
I mean, maybe we should grab that as well. You know,
Sounds like
maybe
it's-
we'll have just two games running parallel to each other.
It's something like you could get and then leave on the back burner. That way,
Right.
I don't know. It's just
Supposedly, it also says
you know what I mean. I'm always looking out for deals. And it literally popped up because I leave it on my wish list and it's like,
Right.
hey, this is on sale.
Well, no, it's definitely probably going to get grabbed now just because it's on sale. But I'm not sure about starting it up.
No,
I
no,
would say
definitely not
maybe.
starting it up.
Maybe I don't know, but it's not going to turn into let's play a Dark Tide party and leave Elden Ring in the dust kind of
No,
thing. You know?
that's what I'm saying. You know,
It's not
I'd
going to
s-
happen.
I'd say if we're gonna do it, we would just grab it,
Yeah,
hold
of
off
course,
on it,
yeah.
and then
May as
play
well
Elden Ring.
Grab it on sale. It makes the most sense.
That's
Makes
what
the
I'm
most sense. Got the Rockagong flute.
Ooh,
We need to play it so he shits his brains out.
Jesus
trapped
Christ!
by
It's like the
books?
brown note.
Almost, yeah.
Imagine we play a brown note here and everyone just poops their pants.
Well, let's see.
Ooh, another Book of Swiftness.
Yeah, we already have.
Now,
I don't need any more.
does charging your Elith count as a stamp card or no?
I don't think so. No,
That sucks.
it's not like it's not a quick freebie. Just keep doing that.
Yeah, you never know.
I like how this guy's just in here. He doesn't even own this house. He's just in here selling stuff. And it's like, yeah, if you want to sleep here, I'll charge you money. It's fine.
That's silly.
It's my house now.
Inside the Rakagan.
But, you know, next time on Super Knuckleheads, we'll see how the hell we're going to get out of this giant Rakagang.
Ooh.
So, we'll see you guys
I
then.
see slimes in the background.
Yeah, they're dancing.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching the show. Please stick around, please don't go. Click on to the next video. The Super Knuckleheads are on a roll.